What's up guys? In this video I want to quickly cover how you can deploy a Reframe application to Firebase. So let's get to it. On code gear. The first thing I want to do is clone a previous Reframe example which I made a video of. I'll link that somewhere. To do that I'm just going to go to the GitHub page. I'm going to copy this link and in the terminal I'm just going to go git clone and copy this project. Then I want to cd into this project. So I'm just going to copy this and cd into it. Then I'm going to run npm install. Then I'm going to open this project up with VS Code. And I'm going to start the REPL using Culver just to test it out. You don't need to do any of this. So I'm going to open Culver, start a REPL, and I'm going to select the app build. And then I'm going to select that I want to connect to app. Cool, so once the build's completed, I'm just going to go to the HTTP server at 8280. And here I can see the application. I can make an API call and I can update the application name. This is cool for dev, but now I want to deploy this amazing app to production. And I want to do that using Firebase. So let's see how to do that. So back in VS Code, so I'm going to open a new terminal here. So you want to make sure you have Firebase tools installed. So to do that is really easy. You just go npm install -g, which means global, and Firebase tools. This will install the Firebase tooling that you'll need to deploy this app. Cool, so once that's done, what we need to do is run npm run release. Cool, so once we've run the build, we'll see this build completed, and inside of our resources public folder, we'll see this JavaScript compiled. This is our compiled ClojureScript. So it all compiles to JavaScript at the end of the day. And now that we have our compiled project, we can actually deploy this to Firebase. So to do that, I'm just going to clear my terminal. I'm going to put this up here. So now to deploy this to Firebase, we just need to go Firebase init. And this will start a Firebase project. Remember, you have to be logged into Firebase to be able to do this, but if you're not logged in, it will prompt you to do so. Then I want to use Firebase for hosting, so just press spacebar and enter on our hosting. Then I'm going to create a new project. Then I have to give this a unique ID. This is not just for me, but to all Firebase projects. So I'm going to call this Reframe Deploy 9000. And yeah, hopefully this is a unique project ID. And what would you like to call your project? And I'm going to default it to the project ID. Now it's creating a project. Looks like the name was unique, so all's good. Cool, so once that's done, I'll get this message that your Firebase project is ready. That's awesome. What do you want to use as your public directory? Well, we know that our app was compiled to resources public. So I don't want public to be my public directory, but resources public. So resources /public. So configure as a single page app, rewrite all routes to index.html. This is a single page app, so I do want that, so yes. Set up automatic builds and deploys with GitHub, no thank you. File, resources public, index.html already exists, overwrite, no thanks. Awesome, so now we've set this up as a Firebase project. All we need to do is run Firebase Deploy. Once we run this, we'll see deploying our project and it's uploading all our files to Firebase. Once it's done that, I can go to the hosting URL by clicking here, opening it. Cool, and we can see that our application is now live. I can make an API call and I can update the name. And that's how you can very quickly get your Reframe project up onto Firebase. I hope you guys enjoyed this quick video. I've got plenty more coming up. So see you in the next one. Cheers.